Hello everyone, my name is Angie Chavez and this is my Pflugerville Animal Shelter Service Learning Project. Come volunteer with me at the Pflugerville Animal Shelter. This is a truck that they use to transport the animals. Now we're heading over to the main office. They have a whiteboard with all the dogs and their names and something personal about them. Now we're heading over to the adoption area. There are a lot of dogs that are just waiting for volunteers to take them out on a walk. Some of the dogs have a soft bed sign required on them. Others have a sign with "I just had surgery." This is the first dog that we're getting ready to take outside. This little guy likes to play on top of the trampoline. He also loves treats, but he is a little shy. Meet Monroe. He loves to take long walks as well as a lot of treats. They have a play yard provided and a fan with mist to keep the volunteers cool with this heat. Meet Juan. Juan loves to eat a lot of treats and he's very playful and has a lot of energy. This big guy was running around in circles the whole time and just having the time of his life with a plastic bottle. He also loves to jump inside his bone bathtub and splash a lot of water and continue to run around. It was so fulfilling to watch him play. He then got in this little small tub and started to splash some water. He barely fit in the tub and he started to do a lot more running. This was him after having played for a long time and now he's all tired and catching his breath. Meet Charlotte. She's such a happy girl. This was me. I got scratched, but I'm okay. Meet Kubo. He was scared at first and a little shy, but after some time, he finally came over. He loves to take walks outside, and he also loves treats. He is such an adorable, gentle giant. I loved him. We also had the opportunity to meet this cute little puppy. He accidentally got one of his paws chewed off and he is blind. Overall, it was an amazing experience. This was how my clothes look after. If you know of any pets that need help, call this number. Volunteering at the Pflugerville Animal Shelter was definitely a new experience. First, because I don't think I've ever volunteered for anything before, so it was a process. I went online, I made an application, and we set up a time and there's a progress to it all. Now, I grew up in a household where I did not have any pets. I had one dog when I was like 5 years old living in Mexico, but that dog got taken away by the pound. So that I don't think that counts. And then the second one, I had a fish in Austin. However, I was not able to touch the fish. So I don't think that counts either. But walking into the pound, I saw a lot of dogs. They were all barking very loud. So when you go, if you go, I'm hoping you go, it will be loud. There's a lot of barking, and if you're not around dogs, you're not used to them like me, it will get really noisy. You might get start feeling, oh my god, this is too much. No, don't feel that way. After a while, you get used to it. They're just excited to see volunteers. They're excited to know that they're about to be taken out on a walk. As I continue to spend time with them, I was able to see that they're just like having kids. I don't have any kids, but I can see why people love them so much and treat them like their own kids, because they are. One of the dogs, his name was Juan, and I just saw him running around in circles and playing with his plastic bottle or jumping in the bone bathtub with the water, or the small one just splashing it. Just watching all of that was making me so happy inside, and I felt so fulfilled. And I'm like, so this is what it feels to take your dog out to the park and have them play around. That was very fulfilling to watch. The other side to it, I got really emotional because I saw a lot of dogs and I started to think about how they don't have a home. Like, did their owners abandon them? What happened to them for them to end up there? I was able to meet one of the puppies that came from a hoarder's home. In that home, the puppy started to chew off its own paw because it was in a cage. I don't know exactly how it happened, but the dog was also blind. Now, that dog was in a horrible, horrible situation. And for the dog to end up at this shelter, he's in a much better place where he's being fed, he's been taken care of, he has space to move around. So some of these dogs come from a horrible situation, and this is their better place. This is their home. Now, they need volunteers like us to come over and take them out on walks, because if they don't go outside to walk, they're just in a cage all day. For anyone that is looking to try this out and volunteer, I 100% recommend it. Now, how can you do this? If you don't live in Austin, you don't have to go to the Pflugerville one. You can, wherever you live, just search up animal shelter and the closest one to you will pop up. Now you can call them, go on their website, or go in person. If you don't have the time to go and walk dogs, they also have an option that you can donate money, and that will help them to buy food for the dogs, treats, toys, keep the lights on the building. There is something that we can all do, and I'm rooting for you.